Good morning, everybody. This is the DCN Smoke coming to you live. I said at 9, but I always get started just a little bit earlier. Give folk time to come on. This song right here is Joanna and the Children of God. I Made It. I played this at my daddy's service on Sunday night, but everybody didn't get to hear it because my main mission on Sunday evening, the service for my dad, non-traditional. We got to get out of this tradition stuff. This black culture, we got to change it. But I want you to listen to this as I prepare for this morning's word. So listen to this, and I'll be back. Still trying to make sure I share it on all my pages so everybody can tune in. So listen to this. Yes, that's right. There you go. Great.
I should have been dead. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You right there, please. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Keeping me in mind. Thank you, Jesus. For keeping me in mind. Thank you, Jesus. I heard real quick. Wait a minute. I heard this real quick. I said, there's a sound that I need to hear. And we're going to sit down because I got a whole bunch of roots. And I want to be obedient. But listen, we got more singers in here than we got people watching. But here's what I saw just seen in the Holy Ghost. He said, you got too many people that are leading while bleeding. He said, you've been leading while bleeding. Maybe with the green hair. We've been leading while bleeding. We can't get healed because we have to go out on Saturdays and sing to folks. But we bleeding. I know the singers in here, so y'all can relate. We have to go out on Sunday nights. We bleeding. And if you go to church on Sundays, you don't bleed so much on Saturday, you ain't got no strength on Sunday. And then you're bleeding on the church folks on morning service. Leading while bleeding. But I hear the Holy Ghost sing tonight. He said, this wasn't by happenstance that I called all these singers together. Yeah. He said, I got to show the people something that are in the room. That it's time that those of us that are in leadership position of singers. Love you. It's time that we show people that there is power in unity. Yes. See, what I learned is that, I'm not a hot commodity. I was a hot commodity when I was home. I'm trying to make sure they nobody have no rights. Throw at me. That's right. I know they do this. They won't throw the rock at them, they won't throw it at me, but I was a hot commodity when I was going from state to state, taking people's husbands. People would shout, they would clap, they would pray, and they would tell me that I was anointed. I was on my way to heaven. But y'all, we got to stop trying to lead and bleed at the same time. It's gonna kill you. Lord said, I want to strip y'all tonight. And I'm really doing it in private because there really ain't a whole lot of outside folks in here. So if ever been a time that we needed to create an altar tonight, it's tonight. You don't worry about what happened. Don't worry about nothing. I'm telling you, you can really get 100-fold. You just stay in the posture. You can't lead another song while bleeding, baby. Because all you're going to do is make noise. You're not going to make a difference. Hear me in the Holy Ghost. You need to be praying for me, but you all in. You can't lead while bleeding either. That's why the enemy tried to shut your mouth a couple of months ago. Talking about you was done with it. Maybe that day. My God! Come on here! We gotta stop leading while bleeding. Thank you. I ain't gonna sing the one more song. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. But can us quarteters get healed tonight? I ain't just talking about us on the road. Some of them are happy. We can't. Your fragrance, your cologne, the name of it is Reefer Loud. Sex. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I told God I'm sick. I don't care about making no big name. I just want you to remember my little name. I got tired, sister. I got tired of folks making me think they love me for the moment. And I was like, I don't want my kids to have to wear this blood. So God's got to clean me up. He's got to clean me up. I don't know why the Lord took me here. Y'all can talk about it when I leave. I don't care. But let me tell y'all something. Leaders, I'm talking to every leader in the house. Lift your hands up. I feel a shift in the Holy Ghost. Lift your hands up. Every leader, I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. When I said every leader, everybody's hand should have been up. The Bible says in Matthew, let your light so shine that they may see your good works and glorify. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. He didn't say glorify. He said glorify the upsetters. He said glorify a million. Greenwood, all I know Greenwood. The toilet. He said glorify. Father. Sits in heaven. He came from heaven to earth. I'm gonna stop there. Y'all can get that.
Good morning, everybody. This is the DC in Smoke coming to you live on this Tuesday morning around 9:11 a.m. I tell you, I've been getting messages and phone calls all morning about the talk show on this morning, WNCR TV, the Bronson Williams show. Now I want to give you a little history. Been getting calls and that's what I try to tell people. I can't be everywhere. I can't do everything. And I have people sending me messages. I mean, just overwhelming. I be trying to post my own stuff on online, and I have so much stuff coming in. I have people posting stuff on my pages, and I have to approve it. So I can set it so that they can be automatically approved. But I want to see what they're saying, because if I just approve it, then I might miss it. So I love it, especially during the, when I'm busy, like handling things with my dad, service, people sending stuff, posting on my page, and I like that. I mean, I love it. I like folk posting stuff on my page, good information about 4734 and other. But let me get on to where I'm going, because this morning I've been getting calls and messages about what was going on over on the Bronson Williams show. So let me give you a little history again. Let me give you a little history. See, what folk need to understand is I've been around many folk in many spaces. I have told folk when you're running for stuff in Edgecombe County, you need to talk to me. They say, well, who he think he is? I'm just a nobody. But I know everybody. I know who stand for what. And I'm not limited to Edgecombe County. I am all over the place. And been all over the place like I want to be for the last couple of years taking care of my dad. But I tell you what, I told y'all after 3 o'clock yesterday, see, on Sunday evening, I had a service, non-traditional for my dad. Actually, really didn't want to have anything because he had lived a life. But I did a little something, especially for my son, Camillus Nancy III, CJ. So I had a little service, non-traditional. Watch it when you get a chance. And then on yesterday, 3 o'clock p.m., the funeral home brought him out and laid him to rest on the family farm. So I told y'all after 3 o'clock yesterday, I got time. Oh, let me back up too. When my father passed on September 18th, I worked every day. I worked every day because I was working at night. So I handled business during the day. And I had not missed a day. Even worked on my days off on Fridays. Because see, it's like this. The company works with me. I work with them. My going to the off shift benefited them. And it benefited me. So I started my bereavement last night. That's right. Last night. Sunday night. So now I'm ready. I got time. But let me get on into it. A little history. Back in the day, several years ago, like I said, been in many political spaces, been around folk, and been around folk. Tried to get along with folk. Tried to get along. I still get along with folk, but I look at them side the hill ways. I talk to them, and I got documentation where hell they have reached out to me. But let me give you a little history. Several years ago, a couple of years ago, I used to, on my break time at work every morning, I would call in to WNCR-TV, the Bronson Williams Show, and co-host Nehemiah Smith. And I am different from everybody. I keep telling folk, when folk talk about folk don't go to the folk and let them know what they're hearing. I have always done that. I did it with Reverend Dr. Walker years ago. Told him not to run for re-election for Edgecombe County Commission. He wouldn't listen. I told him his wife was sick. I said, man, just don't run. No, he wouldn't listen. His ass lost. Okay, there's many folk I have went to. I don't talk about folk. Let me take that back. Yeah, I talk about folk, because folk talk about me. But see, that's what I try to tell folk. I don't get mad when folk talk about me, because I can talk about them. But I am different. I go to folk and tell them what I said. So when they hear it from somebody else, make sure that that somebody else get the story right. Because, hey, I stand behind what I say and do. But quickly, because I've been hearing so much stuff this morning, I'm going to see, can I get Councilman Andre Knight on the phone. So I'm gonna call him in a few minutes. But let me give you a little history. Again, when I was the Bronson Williams Show with Nehemiah, I used to call in faithfully on my break. I used to look forward to it in the morning. I only could hear about 10 minutes, because I didn't have but a 10-minute break. So I would call in and say what I had to say. People used to tell me they enjoyed it. Well, it got to the point where people started telling me they didn't like the way the show was going. I went to them. I went to them asses and told them, I said, folks said they didn't like how you were doing. And so they got mad with me. You know, and I'm going to be brief on it. I ain't going to be able to go into the whole story because I want to see, can I get Councilman Andre Knight on the phone? So they did a whole damn show on me. Had brought a damn doll baby up there, 2 damn grown men. Folk would ask me, said, where they get the damn doll baby from, the daycare? I said, I have no clue. I said, I'm working. So, they did a whole damn week on me. Said all the things they wanted to say. Folks said, you ain't gonna say nothing? No. Because I know every damn dog has its day, and I know that the timing will come. So, no. See, because I worked a real job. And they used to say that. Oh, he works a real job and all kinds of foolishness. But it did a whole show. A whole week about me. See, I catch hell because I talk to certain folk. Andre Knight, Ruben Blackwell, Sheriff Cleet Atkinson, Greg Higgs. He mad because I talked to the sheriff and just send stuff to folk because he know they gonna tell me and he thinking I'm gonna post it. But no, sure ain't. But anyway, folk, I try to get along with folk. Years ago, Nehemiah Smith came to Pine Top. An incident down here with a baby. I told him not to come. He came down here to the car wash. He talked junk about me because I was NAACP vice president. I told them not to come. I had the facts. I said, you're making a mistake. So years later, he did come back and acknowledge that. I try to tell folk things. When folk get around and talk about folk, look, we all talk about folk. It ain't so much of a negative. Folk just talk. That's that black culture. It's in us. We talk about folk. The same damn folk we talk about, or talk about us, laughing in our face, and backstabbing all the time. I'm different. I tell people what I gotta say. If I can't get to them, if it's done publicly, I'm gonna do it publicly. I'm gonna tell them. Plus, I'm gonna put it on social media. You damn right. If it's done publicly, it needs to be talked about publicly. So I'm gonna see, can I get Councilman Andre Knight on the phone because and before I do that, I've been going to the Rocky Mount City Council meetings longer than any council member today. And I went to Councilwoman Chris Miller, former Councilwoman Chris Miller's husband funeral on yesterday. We go way back, common ground. And I had to show my face before I went to lay my daddy to rest at 3 o'clock. Oh, I need to talk to this man. I told him, he called me last night when I'm in the city council meeting. So maybe I'll call him back after this. I told his son to tell him to call me this morning. And but anyway, I've been going to the city council meeting longer than any council member up there. And at Chris Miller's husband funeral on yesterday, memorial or whatever, Jeb Rose, the attorney, former attorney for Rocky Mount, first thing he asked me, you still going to the city council meeting? Because we used to be the longest members. He was getting paid. I ain't been getting paid. I've been videoing all these years so people could see what was going on at the council. And then some folk would ask me, I'm like, damn, look at the video. I done took time out of my schedule to go video it. Then you want me to tell you what happened. So he asked me yesterday. I said, yeah. I said, I haven't been in until the last couple of meetings. I said, but I've been keeping up with it and stuff. But he retired late last year. I think it was early this year. I can't remember. But he's just retired. But anyway, let me get ready to get into see, can I get Councilman Andre Knight on the phone? I'm gonna call him from another phone, and I hope he's listening. I hope he see me live online. But anyway, y'all, let me get to Councilman Andre Knight, because I don't know what took place this morning, but I've been getting messages. So I want to see, can I reach him so he can tell me what happened this morning, because we gotta stop. We gotta stop allowing folks to to discredit our leaders. You don't have to like my ass. You don't have to like folk coming on my page last night. Tell them to get the hell off my page. I got time. I got time now. It's a lot of things I've been wanting to say and do, but because my daddy was still alive, I got some things I'm going to say publicly. I got some things I'm going to say privately to folk. And I don't give a damn how they receive it. I have no control over how they receive it. But I'm going to tell you, it's just like the song I just played. I'm going to release it. That's right. So let me see, can I get Councilman Andre Knight on the phone? I hope you recognize this number. Send my text from my other phone because he probably don't recognize this number. Trying to get Councilman Andre Knight on. Let me send him a text. He probably don't recognize this number I'm calling from. Okay, he text back and said, okay. All right, I'm trying to get Councilman Andre Knight on. Send him a text from my other phone.
Welcome to the U.S. Cellular.
Oh, well, maybe he'll call me then. I was trying to call him. But, yes, folks, we got to do better. We got to change this black culture. You know, we got to do different. I'm going to talk about, okay, here we go. Hello. Councilman Andre Knight. Man, I've been, I figured you weren't going to recognize that number, so I called, I sent you a text, and I'm glad you sent my text. But I've been getting a lot of messages this morning about something on Bronson Williams' show, as I always does. So, look, can you tell me about what's happening? I don't listen to the show. I have gone back later because people asked me to listen to it and other shows and stuff, but it just ain't my cup of tea. I'm tired of folks out here misleading folk. And we have not, and I say we, because it's no secret that you, Ruben Blackwell, Councilman Ruben Blackwell, Sheriff Clee Atkinson, and other folk that I talk to, not only locally but across the state, and folk got a problem. So I mean, what's going on this morning? I hear you over there on another show. Cause y'all, let me say, hold on before you get started. I just want to commend you guys. Y'all did an awesome presentation last night. Awesome, getting the facts out there. So tell me what's going on today, cause I can't wait. So you can have your way.
Yeah, I always call in. I had stopped calling in, but I just got tired of people calling in, distorting the facts, and you got citizens listening to it. And as I told Bronson, he sent up them, putting all those graphs up there and charts. I said, why you didn't come to the meeting? You sitting up at your show trying to prove something and defend Keith Rogers and the mistakes that had taken place instead of you coming to the meeting and being part of the dialogue. I said, all those questions that you sit up here asking your viewers, you're the only one giving the answers.
Damn.
So who's gonna check? Who's gonna fact check you?
Mm-hmm.
And then when somebody call in like me, you overtalk them and you have the last word.
That's why I don't look at it.
And so, you know, like I was saying, you know, for the longest time, he was part of the problem. Because he was supporting Keith, and I would pull him to the side. Bronson, you're going to find out. Bronson, this is what happened. Bronson. But he would get on the show saying people have been up there so long, they need to get off, make way for new leadership. We need to support this man, let him manage the city. And so you see how he managed the city. That's why we're in the mess that we're in. It wasn't Rochelle. It was nobody. It started with him. Then we had interim finance directors and interim Peter Bonney. They didn't do what they supposed to have done as far as checking the accounts. But if Keith would have done what he's supposed to do and was qualified to do the job, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And so I'm just tired of him, get up there with his faithful folks and trying to explain stuff, but he's not giving he's giving half truth.
Half truth. Mm-hmm.
And then he go back and say, well, why this and this and that? I mean, you can easily say that on a show. This consent agenda, da-da-da-da-da. He ain't said that about no consent agenda up until now. But we've been sounding the alarm right after the man got here. It sounded on his show and WHIG-TV. But they refused to give Andre and Ruben credit for anything that we do. Now, I don't understand that, because if I'm trying to get on a board or organization and you got two people that's been fighting that long, well, have some level of respect to at least listen to them for some kind of guidance. I don't know nobody to go anywhere thinking they know everything.
Well, see,
if you know all that, why you didn't apply for city manager? You got all that knowledge.
Well, see, they can do that. It's just like Roosevelt Higgs asked me when he was over here doing work in my yard. He said, why did you treat me like you did? I said, because I could challenge your ass. I said, see, you and see, Bronson doing the same thing. In the Democratic Party meeting, Roosevelt Higgs, he could dominate because nobody in the room knew the plan of organization like I did. So I could challenge his ass. And so that's what's going on with the Bronson Williams show. See, he got an audience, but they don't know the damn story, so they just taking what he's saying and not getting the other side. And that's what's going on. We got to change this black culture. Folk got to stop allowing, and some folk know, but you won't call in and say no. Alice Davis called in. Roosevelt called in. Andre sued the damn county because of the black Negro. Roosevelt Higgs, I just posted it a while ago. Didn't even know all that was going on. Posted a while ago, Knight versus Higgs. Read the damn documents yourself. Andre had to sue the damn county because of Roosevelt Higgs teaming up with white folk to try WHIGT, Gladys Shelton, the Edgecombe County Democratic chair, trying to discredit Andre. They've been trying to discredit him and Ruben and myself for 20-some damn years. They can't do it. We're going to have to do it ourselves. But, man, and that's what's going on, y'all. They got a platform to use to discredit you guys. You can't win a damn office like that. Folk, wake the hell up. And that's my role. I've been videoing the Rocky Mount City Council meetings longer than anybody up there right now. Remember when Andre came, when they came to the NAACP? I told him they were going to fire him. I told him, I said, Edgecombe Community College is going to fire you because you a vocal Negro. They gave him 2 damn, reviews in 1 year. I mean, it's just sad. This brother been giving back to the community. He taught GED. I was just amazed at all the folk he knew, young and old people coming to his class, and we don't support our folk. And I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let you go back. I am so sick and tired of pastors and religious folk sitting back not saying a damn thing. Where the damn ministerial lives? And I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone there because I'm gonna do more on that again. Reverend Dr. Thomas L. Walker. Where the hell these pastors at? The stuff that went down. I get it. But who talking to who? I feel sorry for Tim Walker, Pastor Tim Walker, T.J. Walker. And let me go and put it out there. T.J. mama and my daddy, first cousin, both just died within a week. Me and T.J. don't agree. We agree to disagree on things. but it's my damn folk. And I challenge him. I challenge folk, white folk, call me a racist. I challenge any damn body, family, friends, or who. I feel sorry for them. 3 generations. Reverend Dr. Thomas Walker, Tim Walker, T.J. Walker. I just buried I had a service for my daddy. 3 damn generations. Camillus Dancy Sr., Camillus Dancy II, myself, and then my son, Camillus. I feel for them guys. Only difference is I was in control of how I put my daddy away. I feel sorry for those guys. Somebody said, well, you can do something later. Hell no, they can't do nothing later. It's going to be different. Whatever they do now, it's going to be different. I feel so sorry for those guys. And yeah, I'm going to talk about it. Because I was close to Reverend Walker. I know the story. And the ministers have failed. Because they should have went and sat down with both sides of the family and said, we need to come to a consensus. And this is how we let Reverend Walker go out. I am just damn pissed. And me and him didn't agree on something. Because I challenged him. If you read my damn, if you're paying attention, I challenged him because he supported the white man over a black female that I supported for the Senate District 3 seat that was created for a black person. When Reuben Blackwell ran for mayor, he came to the NAACP meeting and said at one time for a black mayor. So I've been there, done that, and hell yeah, I am pissed. I've been fighting. We've been fighting Andre and I. We've been fighting the Lewis Turners. We were the ones that talked about, found out about the damn electric cities. Man, go ahead and have your way, cause I'm just pissed.
I know, y'all, you get frustrated because, you fight. Like people say, oh, now they trying to put the burden on us about utility bill. I said the rate had not increased because, like Ruben said, we were traumatized so much. We were very sensitive about that, and we created a rate stabilization fund. So whenever they go up on the price or the rate, the city would absorb the cost. So I just think people just use that. Oh, Lord. But when we was fighting for it, Camilla, we was much higher than anybody. A whole lot higher. But see, people don't understand the history with all that. They don't understand how we went down to Wilson. It won't, but 2 blacks on the board, me and Mayor Mills. They don't understand that. You still here?
Oh yeah, I'm here to talk, bro.
Oh yeah.
I used to go to the meetings, take off work, go to the meetings so people can know what's going on.
And we would go at it, man. I would have to go at it, and y'all be sending me notes, ask questions, and I said, y'all don't care about the people. Y'all just worried about the capital improvement, how you gonna do this and do that, and don't even worry about how we gonna lower the cost, because they would just pass it on to the people. And so they don't understand that. So if you don't know your history, you repeat your history. So that's the thing. So then somebody gonna blame me for not paying no utility bill. What man, black, white, polka dot, Asian, Chinese, Hispanic, will walk around 20 years, especially in the city of Rocky Mount, and don't pay no electric bill?
Well, see, on that,
I had to keep my head up and keep going, cause
and like I told folk about that,
I don't let that stuff bother me.
I told folk, I said, now I hold everybody accountable. If Andre is found guilty for nothing, then I'm gonna talk about him just like I talk about everybody. You know me. You got me. They know how we did Sunday at my daddy's service. So I don't care who it is. But what I don't understand is y'all saw what happened. Okay, the altar came in. What's her name? Beth Woods. We friends on Facebook. I've been knowing Beth Woods for years. So everything I was talking about, everything I was posting, she would see it because she is friends with me on Facebook. Okay. That didn't happen. Nothing came out of it. So why in the hell folk keep bringing it up? But what did happen, where she at? Hitting and run. She gone. But y'all ain't talking about, they still talking about a damn AK-47. Even that damn what's his name, that Troy Davis. Y'all done gave him all that damn money, help him get on his feet. The situation he came out of jail and stuff. And then Negroes like that gonna try to discredit somebody that done help their ass, gonna walk out of the meeting last night.
That's what I don't understand. Even if my enemy helped me, and I don't like the person, but if you help me, like my mama said, if you help me, I ain't gonna talk about you. I don't care who you are. What color, what religion, what nothing. If you need me, and if I need some help, and somebody help me, and help me get on my feet, you think I'm gonna talk about that person? That would get me, whether they right or wrong. I wouldn't say it in no public.
That's right.
I would say I would disagree with you. I don't think it's right. But I ain't gonna get up in no public and say bad things about somebody who helped you. That don't even make no sense. They said be careful how you build the bridge, because you may have to cross back over it. You don't do no stuff like that. I mean, but some people don't care.
Well,
and when if he was the same age, if he would have come, if he was back there when I came back to Rocky Mountain and had a council like they had with Tom Looney and all them folks, these black folk wouldn't have got a dime.
Amsterdam.
And this is the appreciation we get.
But they say they don't know the history, and they don't want to know the damn history. They talk about what y'all did back then. We're talking about what they did back then. What we did back then matters.
It's like it's like me talking bad about our forefathers who fought and marched across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, or who got the fire hose and the dogs. Like, you know, they helped pave the way for us. You know, it's just crazy. I ain't never seen that.
Well, look at how your brother last night about the fire station, LGC. I took our work, me and you. We went up to the meeting. Where were they at? We went to the LGC meeting because they had to approve it for you all to finish the damn fire station. We went to the meeting. Keith Rogers sitting there looking all damn stupid. I mean, folk, y'all need to wake the hell up. I've been, like I said, I just can't look at these shows and stuff, but I got time now. I laid my dad to rest. I got time, so I used to just share stuff on other folk page like Tim Bones and if they share something that makes sense. I don't like sharing cussing words, but I've come to the conclusion that hey, y'all tolerate everything else. You go to the movie, you get it. It's on TV. So I'm just going to be raw from here on out. I'll be 63 years old Christmas Day. I know I ain't going to live as long as my dad, 91. And from here on out, I'm going to put in the work. I'm seeing how they treat you. I told you they were going to fire you. I said, it makes no damn sense. We don't come together. I'm just pissed with church folk, especially the ministers around here.
When people would go back dancing and look at, you done documented everything.
Right.
And they go back and just read the minutes. You know, like, you know, sometimes we try to find out what happened in history. And we go back, look at old census, old records, and we go pull old minutes of meetings that happened back in the early 1900s and saw how people was fighting and standing up. If people want to know the truth, study to show y'all stuff.
That's right. If you're going in now, you might be walking away from your phone.
Oh, I'm in drive-through.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, before I attack anybody, I try to get the facts and read up on stuff.
Quickly though, about Electric Cities, how did you find out about Electric Cities?
Man, how we found out about Electric Cities, we kept asking the question about utility bill. And that's when they found out through the mayor. And we went to his office, he said, it's too complicated, y'all don't need to get involved with it, and you won't understand it. There was a red flag there. And so we found out it was the Electric Cities Board and the NCEPA board. So then we started doing research.
Hold on. You gotta go back. You gotta go back to when you, Lewis Turner, what's the name, Carol, Baxter, and myself. It started at a meeting at True Tabernacle. That's what I want you to get to.
Oh yeah. But I'm going. You said, how did we learn about it?
Right. But go back to start there though. I mean, and then come up to that part.
Well, I'm starting at the beginning. I'm gonna go down to that.
Okay, go ahead.
Because see, we didn't know. You remember, we didn't know nothing about no Electric City.
Right.
We didn't know nothing about no NCEPA. We didn't know nothing about anything. Board of Directors. We ain't a rate committee. We didn't know nothing about that. So we had to learn what was Electric City, what was NCEPA, what was rate committee, and so then we found out we had 2 seats on the board. You had a board member, and then you had an alternate. So then I started saying, well, where are the meetings? So then we found out the meeting was local, that we could go to the meeting. So then we started researching information. And then we started holding community meetings. And that's when me, you, Carl, Lewis, all of us, we started having these meetings. I remember it was Angela Bryant, myself. What we had, we did one at Edward School.
Yeah, but we was at True Tabernacle when that guy.
Was it true? Yeah,
it was true. It was that guy. What was his name? Over utilities or something. Some guy. Roy Singer. That's right. That's the one. Roy Singer. But see, now you were talking about that. What I wanted you to make clear that we had started after the flood. Had your office? We had an office over there at your house, helping people, taking complaints and stuff about what we could do to help people after the flood. And that's when we went over to Truth and had a meeting. We had called ourselves the Northeastern Affairs on model after the Durham Committee on Affairs of Black People, because we used to go to their meetings and stuff. So we tried to start one here. So that's why I want you to get to on that part.
Right, we started doing the intake, and then we started trying to help people with the bill, understand the bill, understand the rate, how to dissect the bill, and then we were going to Mr. Banner in Wilson.
That's right.
He was working at Bricks, and that man was brilliant. And meeting with Jim Grant, we were
all over the place,
advocating. That's how we find out about Electric Cities. And found out.
And you weren't on the council then. You were not on the council then. That's what I'm saying. You were not on the council then.
No, we weren't on the council then. I didn't get on the council in 2003.
That's right.
And then when we got on the council, we started asking information. You remember they had slipped and gave us who the bondholders were?
Right, there you go. Had a list of the bondholders.
And they were like, and they got nervous. They said, don't you put that out. Don't you put that out. I don't know what happened to that list, but we got a list of the bondholders.
I might be on one of my old blogs. I'm gonna have to pull it up.
And matter of fact, we had local people, banks, that was getting dividends from this hefty bill we had. So, but you know what? After we got the list of the bondholders, we never heard anything else about it.
That's right.
Like they were almost threatening us.
Right.
I mean, we had some elected official names on it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. They were getting paid. Like stocks and bonds.
That's right.
Yeah. And we had uncovered a whole lot of stuff.
That's right.
And then we started protesting. That's why I said all during that time, dancing, they went back 20 years. Why come that was never brought to my attention?
Right. And that's what tickles the hell out of me, folks. You don't live in Rocky Mount. I've been fighting in Rocky Mount with Black Workers for Justice, Life Fully Paid member of the NAACP, community meetings. But the main thing is what they don't understand is I got more family in Rocky Mount than folk that live there. But see, I couldn't let them know who they were. So when they talk about me around them, and when they talk about them around me, they ain't know who they were talking to.
He didn't live in Rocky Mount, but he came here.
Right.
No, he ain't.
Crazy.
That's not even, that's irrelevant when they talking about you.
Oh, yeah. And I've been working over there for 38 years, spending all my damn money over there. Like I said, back in the day, we had to buy our clothes over there, still do now. We ain't had no shopping.
If you fight for me, I don't care where you live. You can live in a fish pond. People so stupid.
Oh, yeah.
But they may not them Trumpites, folks.
Right. But let's get back to the city council for folk that well we gotta get too much in depth because I had about 2,000 people looking last night. I think Teresa had about 6,000 on her page, and so but just give a little briefing on, and I'm gonna let you go. Give a little briefing on what you want to say about the situation we in now. Oh, I know one thing I want you to say.
Give me 1 second. Keep on talking.
I'm gonna talk. What y'all didn't go into depth on last night. What I wanted y'all to bring out was the mayor and the mayor pro tems have direct contact with the city manager over the rest of the council. But now you vote on the mayor pro tem every year, and it's mostly ceremonial. It ain't ceremonial though, because that's a powerful position. But it normally just rotate to the next one. It ain't nothing that you just really got to fight for until one time. But my point is, when you were the mayor pro tem, when this guy came on, Keith Rogers, and you tried to stay on, which would have been the best damn thing that could have happened, because you wouldn't allow what he was doing, and so they didn't. T.J. Walker became mayor pro tem. Okay, all of a sudden they wanted to because it had never been done for as I know. And like I said, I've been going to the meeting longer than y'all have. All y'all up there now. I never known it to be two. I really had some reservations about it myself when you want to stay on, but you knew what you were doing because you knew what we had heard about this guy, that you were gonna have to hold him accountable. So I was for it, and so TJ came on, and then those guys had the numbers again. So the numbers make a difference. You had a damn super black majority, but you didn't have the majority. So TJ was allowed to be the mayor pro tem twice, and then Mr. Transparency that got on the council just to try to get rid of y'all. That damn Elijah Daltrich. Mr. Transparency. He I'm about to finish. I'm gonna let you hear. But he got on. What did he do? He had direct contact with the city manager. Then it was Tom Harris, the banker. He still the mayor pro tem. But when he started questioning, and he got the damn disrespect that that you and Room were getting, then all hell broke loose. When he started disrespecting the white man, that's when all hell broke loose. So that's why you end up getting the fourth member to support y'all. Go ahead on the tip, sir.
Yeah, because see, I was mayor pro tem in 2020, and then we were rotating. And so when T.J. Walker came, he served as mayor pro tem, and then he wanted to serve again. And I had put my name in the hat to serve, but Councilmember Joyner had agreed to support me, because I had asked people early on, anybody who wanted to be mayor pro tem among the four of us. They said they didn't want it. He said he didn't want it. And so Elijah and the rest of them probably said, maybe you should get it, Councilmember Walker. So he did. And then the following year, I tried to get it again. And, what they said when I tried to get it, they said I couldn't serve twice, I think.
Right.
The only reason why I was going to serve twice because Richard, Reuben, TJ, they said they didn't want it. And we wanted to make sure we kept the agenda going. Because Elijah had come in against Event Center, housing grant, downtown, and we didn't, and he was new as well. So then they elected TJ, and then the following year, I put my name in, and then Richard said he was going to support me, and then it came down to it. You know, he supported TJ again. So I didn't have the votes. Then it came up again. I didn't have the votes because, you know, Councilman Walker was pushing live Startridge. So then the following year, it came up again. I saw that I wasn't going to win. So I just went on and nominated Tom Harris. And then they nominated me, I don't know, as the treasurer. Well, I didn't have the votes, but like I said, if I was mayor pro tem, none of that mess wouldn't have been on those city council. Committee of the whole. But I would have said, no, if you can't bring this, it would have been a whole different direction. Because see, the mayor pro tem controls the agenda, or sets the agenda.
For the committee of the whole.
For the committee of the whole, that's correct.
And that's why I try to tell people you need to go to the committee of the whole. This stuff that is being presented now, some of it has been presented in the committee of the whole. The city manager, Elton Daniels, has been doing presentations, giving y'all up to date where he's finding. And so what happened, he compiled it, gave it to you all. You all was ready to bring it before the public. This stuff is not new. If you attend the committee of the whole meeting, I keep telling folks, that's where the work is done. That's when you learn something. The 4 o'clock and the 7 o'clock regular monthly meeting, y'all just basically taking care of business. But presentations, like for instance, when the step by step, when you brought the event center in, anything, downtown projects, whatever, that's where you get the real information. You can't speak, but you don't need to speak. You need to sit in there and listen to the information. That's where the work is done.
That's correct. That's correct. And so, you know, some things, well, I don't know. But, you know, they call in yes, they call in WHIG TV and some of these, and when I was calling in, thank you, WHIG TV, Sandra would even get mad. And Liam, talking about this.
Yeah,
and WNCR.
I used to call to WHIG TV. I had to stop that too, so I ain't got time for that foolishness.
Right. So, you know, the people can see. I hope they can see.
Well, the thing is, the people need to understand what they need to do. Like I told them, I was the legal redress chair for the NAACP. When people came to me with complaints, the first thing I asked them for their job, policy, procedures, or whatever it was. They came, I told them, you got to give me the information so I can look at the policy and procedures and talk about what you're talking about. And if they have failed their policy and procedures, then I got something to work with. So I am asking people, continue to ask people, stop forming opinions based on emotions. That's going to get you no damn well. What you got to do is listen to what these guys are saying. And then at the end of the day, then you can hold them accountable. You can't just act on emotions. Stop bringing up Andre Lightbill and anything else. All that stuff is damn it irrelevant now. It's a distraction. You ain't helping the damn process. I had to delete some folk, block some folk off my page last night. We all talking about give Andre a pacifier. When folks say stupid ass stuff, y'all got to start shutting them down and stop sitting around and let people discredit our leadership. I don't care if it's Tom Harris. I support him because he found out he was treated just like a damn black man, so wouldn't give him no information. So as long as he talking good, I tell people I have no permanent friends, no permanent enemies, only permanent interest. My interest is for the best of Rocky Mount. So I don't give a damn what, and I'll support Elijah. He come around and Mr. Transparency and get on the right side. He done screwed up, So come on the right side now. You know,
That's right.
you know. I mean, it's okay. But as long as you stay on the other side, I can't support you. We gotta change the way we do things. I don't give a damn whether you like Andre or not. You need to understand as long as he putting out information, challenge him on the information he putting out. Prove him wrong. You can't prove him wrong. Shut the hell up. Stop putting out information. Y'all are a distraction with that foolish mess. That's all I ask y'all to do. Listen to the conversation. That's what I'm doing. I'm listening. And then I can make a decision. But right now, it's gonna be a while. So y'all need to stop trying to figure out. I had to tell somebody close to me, and call no name. They be like, well, I wanted this, I wanted. I said, look, don't try to figure it out. Wait till the end of the day. I ain't trying to figure out nothing. Of course, I see where we're headed. But I ain't trying to figure it out. I'm waiting for all the facts to come in. Like I did with Andre, with the mess about his light bill. Okay, it's over. Folks, it's over. When somebody says something about, last night when you talked about taxes, somebody posted, Andre don't pay his taxes. What the hell has this got to do? They said 98%. Even if he was one of the one. What the hell that got to do with Keith Rogers and about banking up the city? Whether you pay your damn taxes, here we go again, another damn distraction. It pisses me off. That got nothing to do with it.
You're gonna have them kind of folks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like you said, they distraction, they deflect.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want the people to hear the truth, so they throw something in there to try to get, people off target and start talking about that. And those people don't get their names.
Right. They hide it behind names. Oh yeah.
And my property is in escrow, so I don't know what they're talking about. All but one, I'm going to go pay that one. But it ain't caused us to get in. It ain't caused us to get in no.
But hell,
the situation we in.
Look, anybody can be late paying the damn taxes. So what that got to do with anything? Hell, I didn't pay mine to the last minute. But like I just posted, folk been good to me over my daddy's bereavement. So I went yesterday and paid the taxes on both of my properties. We have a lot of folk out here. They living because you ain't been found out. And that person probably ain't even paid. They probably the one ain't paid their damn taxes. So we got to stop this distraction. That got nothing to do with it. Stay on topic. Stay on topic. I'm gonna say this, and you can say what you gotta say, and then we can close out because I got. But
stay on topic and stop and listen to people that are credible.
That's right. And look at what's in it for them. That's the main thing. All these folks running, look at what's in it for them. And I'm going to be doing something on it because I told y'all I have people ask me who they need to vote for in Rocky Mount. So I'm letting them know what I know about them. They can make their own decision. I'm just going to let them know. I mean, because look, I tried to get along with Bronson. What did it do? They and we gotta talk about this stuff again too. But what happened in the damn council chamber? I was attacked by him, his mama, and daddy. I ain't done nothing to nobody. Then what the damn sorry ass police chief do? Nothing. Then he deflected. Now he done got out of town. That's another story for another day. You need to bring his ass back up in here too. I mean, police chief. They supported him. I mean, look, they black. So how the hell y'all gonna call me a racist? Keith Rogers, last time I checked, he was light skinned, but he black. The police chief is light skinned, but he black. I've been calling their asses out. So y'all can call me whatever you want to, racist. I was called militant when I joined the Democratic Party, and the white folks called me racist. That's been 30-some years ago, because I've been on my job 38, so that's been 30-some years ago. So, hey, I'm good. Y'all call me whatever you want, but prove me wrong, all I ask. But appreciate you, brother. I know you got to go, and I got to get out of here, too, and go get the tax from the last day. But we'll talk again. But I appreciate you coming. All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye.
All right, y'all. There y'all have it. Councilman Andre Knight. I hear I've been getting messages while we were, he was on talking about how he called into WNCR TV. Like I said, I don't watch it. I don't watch WHIG TV. Matter of fact, I just found out last night. I was going through and I seen shine a little light on. I can actually get that on my TV here at the house. But I would have to look at WNCR TV on my laptop, computer, whichever. But I think y'all got enough for right now. I'm gonna be in and out doing lives. But I'm following this. Like I said, I can talk about it because I'm there. So I ain't heard this. I ain't just hearing this stuff for the first time. But 10 to me last night, played on 10 to 1 tomorrow night, and the school meeting tonight at Thorn Chapel at 6:00 p.m. to talk about the fight we did with the redistricting, where the bringing the children back to Edgecombe County schools that Nash County didn't want. Robbie Davis, Nash County chair of the county commissioners, fought so hard to send our children back to Edgecombe County, and so we went through the redistricting process and chose got the board to choose the map that we wanted, map C. So tonight we're gonna do like a little follow up, educate the people on what took place and have a little update and have box lunch. So if you have not RSVP, it's probably the deadline was Sunday night. So but I hope you still come out and hear what we're doing with the school system, because that's another thing that we need to stay on top of, the school system. But I just get just so frustrated when it comes to this stuff. I've been fighting the same fights, some of the same fights for 30 years, and then you have these young folk and other folk come on board and like they don't figure something out, but they don't want to go back into history, where the folk have knowledge and wisdom. They want to start out from where they want to start out. It don't work like that. It was a struggle to get where we are, and it's a struggle to continue. But when you have a Rocky Mount City Council, a civil majority, 5 blacks, 4 of them are and have been pastors. Reuben Blackwell was pastoring his daddy church in Roxborough, driving back and forth every Sunday to move his mama here. I think one of his family members got to keeping the church going down there. You had Andre pastored his daddy church here in Rocky Mount. Reverend Richard Joyner pastored church in Canida. Councilman T.J. Walker pastored a church in Weldon. And then you have Jay Kelly left. Then you have Liz Daltrich, white, Tom Rogers, white, and we cannot forget Mayor Santa Claus Robertson. And every time I think about him, all the Negro black folks that he got, he done Santa Claus that ain't saying nothing, and he's out here attacking Congressman Don Davis. I don't understand. Y'all better be glad I am not a citizen of Rocky Mount, because as a citizen of Rocky Mount, I would be taking it to another whole level. The only reason the TV station wanted to talk to me last night, I said no. I said talk to somebody that live in Rocky Mount, so I direct them to somebody. But there will be another distraction, because they'll be saying he don't live in Rocky Mount. Not that they got nothing to do with it, but I try to eliminate distractions. I could talk to the media many times. They came to me. I don't go to them. You see me, I don't be in pictures and stuff. People trying to take get me in pictures and stuff. I know video, took pictures of President Obama. All folk, I don't get in pictures. Look, I ain't out here for photo ops. I'm out here to try to make Edgecombe County a better place to live, work, and play, but not limited to Edgecombe County because I'm all over the place. Regional Director for 23 County Organization, the Eastern North Carolina Civic Group. We meet based out of Wilmington, all over the place. Video, share good information with y'all. We have people coming in doing presentations from health and prison and all kinds of stuff. That's my gonna do a thing on opioids and stuff. So y'all get more information on that later. I ain't got time for a whole lot of foolishness. Actually, none. Zero tolerance. And I can tell folk I cuss. So come to me, come correct, because I found out a long time ago when you talk nice to folk, they don't get it. But see, when you cuss, then it take them to that they get it. But look, I got to get out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you, Councilman Andre Knight, for calling in. It's funny because I have not had him on last year sometime, and couldn't get him to come on. I kept telling him, I tried to call him several times, and he didn't come on. So I appreciate him coming on today. We used to come on last year, and then Tim Barnes show and stuff. We were doing vice versa. He would come on, I would come on. Then he got mad with me and stuff. But folk, I ain't mad with nobody. But what you ain't gonna do is disrespect me, and I'm gonna bring the DC in smoke. So you just better be ready. But again, in my closing, if you don't want to hear the smoke, you need to block me today because it's gonna be on. Don't unfriend me because my page is most of my pages, my main page is public, so that means you can follow me. No, don't just follow me. I don't want you to follow me. I want you to have to get it from somewhere else. Somebody gonna have to screenshot it to you. You're gonna have to work for it. So don't just. And then when I find out you have unfriended me, I hate Facebook. Don't let you know when somebody unfriends. So when I go through my list, because I have people waiting on my Camille's Dancing, Butch Dancing, the second page. I have folks waiting in line but I tell them just follow me. But when I see folks have unfriended me, then I block them. So you're gonna get blocked when I go to my list. I'm trying to eliminate folks so I can add folk on. You're gonna get blocked. So y'all have a good morning. This has been the DCN Smoke.